All right, so today's a pretty nice day out. It's cold, but you know it's nice out. It's sunny. It's supposed to rain today, so I'm gonna take advantage of that. I had some solar I bought, so a solar panel and charge controller and a battery and a few other things. I bought a few months ago on Amazon. And I've just been kind of waiting for the right time to do it. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna set up some solar up here, and it's just gonna be like a temporary setup. It's just going to be DC only, no inverter, so it's only going to be for lights. And 100-watt solar panel is all I need. I spent about $400. It seems kind of like a lot, but you know I bought everything brand new, and I'm gonna reuse the solar panel down the line. But for now, like I said, it's just going to be temporary for lights. And paying $400 to get some lights up here is going to be great. It's been good for the chickens for laying since it's still technically winter. And it'll just be nice to have lights on up here. We're gonna have some motion lights as well, so we can kind of see if something's going on up here. And yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of set up everything up, and I'm not gonna install it on the roof. I was going to install it on the roof, but we're gonna paint the roof sometime this year, and I really don't want to get up there, install it, have to uninstall it, etc., because I don't know how long this is gonna be for. So for now, I'm just gonna lean it up against this south-facing wall right here, and it should be pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna test it out though too before. So I'm gonna just kind of like test it right here. Let's get started. I've watched quite a few videos on how to do this, but you know I'm probably gonna mess up. All right, so everything looks fine. I'm gonna leave it out of the sun so it doesn't start charging up yet. I want to hook everything up before I do that. So yeah, I'm just gonna put the solar panel here, basically just facing south, and then on the opposite side on this wall, I'm gonna put the battery. I'm gonna mount the battery to the wall, and then I'm gonna run the wires. Now the coops I need are on this side, so it works out. I'm not gonna do every stall. I'll probably put as many as I can in with the amount of wire I have. I don't have any electrical tape, so I have to get some later. So I'm just gonna kind of temp install everything, and then I'll hook it up once I have all the correct things I need. But yeah, so this is the battery. This is just like a little 12-volt, 33 amp hour. So it can it'll take a while to charge, a few days, but once it's charged, it'll be able to support lights for a long time. Now my DC lights are only like 10 watts or something like that. So I'm not worried about aesthetics right now. I'm just kind of gonna slap these in here. There's no special way to do this. I don't know where I need. This one's not. Don't need so much. Why aren't you going in? I can't get that one to seat all the way, which is fine. I'll just get some electrical tape. Worry about that later. Anyways, there we go. So I'll find out which one's positive and which one's negative. I don't really know offhand, and we'll figure that out. Alright, so I was able to run to the house and find some tools. I'm going to go ahead and just cut a board, mount it up here to make a little shelf for this battery and charge controller, and yeah. This is a rinky-dink, but alright, so it just flattens it out like that. It's nice to know. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the positive side on the battery. Then tighten it up. Normally I would use red tape to, you know, signify red is positive, but I don't have red tape right now. I wasn't really prepared for this video. I just kind of looked in the corner and saw that, oh yeah, I have solar. And I kind of want lights. So just kind of said, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and do this, and I might as well record it while I'm out here. So I don't know if you guys can see this or not, because I don't have my phone looking at this. There we go, nice and tight. The old tug test. It's fine. Alright, so I'm actually, these are kind of one shorter than the other. Positive, negative. So how we're going to do this, I'll put these in real quick. Yes, the way I'm going to have this set up is I'm going to have these wires connected to here. They're just going to be wrapped around for now. And yeah. So now that I know how that goes, I'm going to go ahead and slap these screws back in here to hold it up and get it out of my way. This stuff's pretty easy though. It's not, I mean, anybody can do this. A lot of people are intimidated by electricity, and you should be. But as long as you just watch a bunch of videos on how to do this stuff, and then you'll learn, or just know how to do it. So, how I'm going to hook this up is very easy. That's why I stripped these pretty long, was for this exact reason. And like I said, we're just going to check and see if it actually charges the battery. As long as you understand the principles of electricity, you're not going to hurt yourself. And this isn't really enough to really cause too much damage. So I kind of cut these a bit long. I'm going to go ahead and trim these down to about here. This is my negative. I'm going to put it in the negative spot. I'm going to tighten it up. Alright, you can see it turned on when I plugged it into the battery, so the battery's got some juice to it. Alright, I'm going to take the positive. It's not hooked up at the solar panel. This is important. I'm going to cut this off real quick. It's not important for the cut, but it's important for when you hook everything up. Alright, tighten that up. I'm going to go ahead, put this where it goes. Tighten that up as well. Alright, these are nice and tight. What I am going to do though is I'm going to get these off the ground so I don't forget later. I'm just going to throw a couple nails in the wall and set them on there. One here. And one here. Should have put it over here. just gonna get these up off the ground so my dogs don't mess with them or something that weird doesn't happen. See, this one's not plugged in, so I'm gonna go on the other side, plug that one in here in a second. But for now, right there, just like that, out of the way. Doesn't look the best, but so what? Here's a connector. This is how I had to splice this in earlier. This is what it looks like for now, temporary. And then that's hooked up. I'm gonna turn this around. I'll set it in the sun, like so. All right, so it's showing a little smiley face, and that's all that matters apparently. All right, check that out. So you got the smiley face, you got the solar panel feeding the battery feeding the light, which is this, which I might actually use those. I don't know yet. So let me go ahead and loosen that up. Hook up the negative. So it goes in like that. There we go. This has some USB charging as well, which is kind of cool. In this application, out in a barn, I obviously do not need that. Also, whenever I actually do set this up, I will set all this up on metal. It won't be set up on like wood as it is. It'll be basically contained in a metal type box, so that, you know, if there is a fire, my barn doesn't burn down, my animals, you know, stuff like that. All right, so that's hooked up. We're gonna install this guy. We're gonna hook it up. I don't have all the tools I need. I'm just gonna have to use my multi-tool. We're gonna install this on the wall. It's gonna go. How do we want to install it? I mean, I can install it vertical. We'll figure it out when we get there. All right, so I'm gonna grab some screws. This. It's just not done up. So I want it right here. On the other side would probably be more ideal since that's our main one, but you know, this is fine. We're gonna, right here should be good. There's more stalls on this side, so it'll work out. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. Man, I gotta put my coat on here. It is, when you're not in the sun on a day like today, I think it's like 40. It's very cold. All right, that's how it goes. So I'll set that right here, right there. And I'm just gonna throw a couple screws in here. Just two would be good. So we'll go negative and positive. You know, we'll do it this way. Well, how do I want it? I definitely want it up here. Oh, right here, so my wife can see. We're gonna, you know, we're just gonna go like up and down. It makes it easier. Yeah. Yeah, this stuff is plastic, so don't go down too hard. That definitely mess up your stuff here. All right, so I have a lot of slack, and that's fine. I'm gonna pull it tight that way whenever I'm done, and I also have to get up in here and put some more wire ties. All right, I'm gonna be right back. All right, I had to get that jacket on. It's cold. So I'm gonna go ahead and just strip these. Probably can't see what I'm doing. I'm gonna just turn this camera a little bit further back. There we go. Farther back. Again, I don't have the proper connections, so I'm gonna temporarily install this. We're not gonna actually hook up any lights today. I mean, I'm gonna check to see if they work. But as far as actual having lights on tonight, it's gonna be a no-go. I gotta buy a bunch of crimps so I can put them on here so everything's done proper. So all right, negative black, positive. So these aren't loose. I don't have a tool on me. All I have is my multi-tool, which is, you know, it's okay. Get stuff done. It's not going to be... Alright, it's going to be okay. Alright, so this one comes with 2 washers and a lock washer, which is nice, so you can put in between there. I could stop the video, go get all the proper tools, make this look awesome, you know, but I kind of just want to get this done real quick, just to see. This is me testing it out, see if there's actual power that comes over here. After this, I'll cut a short wire to a light, and we will see if it turns on once I hit that button. So, pretty straightforward. Red goes to red. Black goes to black. Power is on right now. I'll get a little shock if I touch these two together. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm not gonna tape this because this is just for a test. So I'm gonna set this right here. And these things are lightweight. Just like that. Make sure these aren't touching. That's the important part. Make sure no red versus black are touching. I'm gonna turn this on and go ahead and tell me if it turns on. We're getting 14 volts. What's up with this light? Is there a light switch? What if there's a light switch? I bet there is. What's this thing do? Oh, there's a light switch. That I did not know. That's kind of cool to know because then I don't actually need. Anyways, it works. I'm awesome. Check it out. Sweet. I'm turning it off. Probably want it to be right here. Should be good. Yeah. So I'm just gonna put these clips on. Sitting there eating that rope. When they say ghosts will eat anything, they will. Generally just because they want to. Not because they're hungry. Not this one anyways. Come on, man. Where's the hammer at? Don't know what to do with that hammer. I have another one here though, so. There it is. Right there. This rope over there. There we go. All right, let's see if this works. Oh yeah, look at that. I mean, it's a little off, but who cares? Okay, so of course I cut it too long as always, but better long than short. This one's okay. This is the one I did already. You can do the same before, just twist them and tape them, or this time I'll tape them rather. Power's not on. Alright, so tape my pocket still. What's up, goat? So this light's probably not going to be on right away, which is fine. I'll come back out here and check it later on, but let's go ahead and check these lights. We're going to do a quick check. Just going to kind of put you in there a little bit. Oh, you can see it come on. All right. This one's already on. So I had the thing on, so let's see. Switch works. So I'll leave that on for now. That way when they come up here, it'll already be on. And that one works as well. Super happy about that. Very cheap lights, very cheap, mostly everything. Now I'll have to come back up here at night, see how they really look, see if I need to add more lights, or to see if, let's go over here, there's some more light. Yeah, I just want to see what they look like at night. So I'll be coming up here probably, it's 4:30, so it's not going to get dark until about 6:30. So I'm going to go ahead and come back up here around then, take a look, see if I need to add more lights or mess around with that motion light, which I assume I'm going to have to mess around with the switches, which is fine. So yeah, I'd say pretty easy. Probably took me about 4 hours total, and that's with going to the store and picking up my kid from school, so not bad at all. I only had one of the motion lights installed. I didn't install both because I don't want to install it if it's going to suck. So I kind of want a light that just comes on at night and then goes off. So I might actually get a couple of those, one for the inside the chicken coop and one for, yeah, you know, I probably will. That way, all right, yeah, or something with a timer. Anyways, if you like these videos, I mean, show me, like and subscribe. It helps out, you know, getting views and whatnot. Comment. Whatever you want. I do respond to comments, so just go ahead and hit me up. All right, thanks for watching. Bye. All right, well, it's not quite as dark as it can be outside, but it's pretty dark out, and you can see inside these coops pretty well. That's one light, and it lights up, I'd say, about 30% of this whole coop, and this coop's probably about 10 feet by I don't know, I'd say about 30 or 40 feet. So pretty good. All right, so I'm going to turn around and show you the light switch. See if you can see this. It's all pitch black. Hit the switch. Light comes on. Not bad. Off. On. Off. And this is the first day as well. So, on. She kind of likes it. I'll leave it on for her. And got the motion light. Comes on. It's pretty bright. I don't know if it's actually how far the distance is. So let's check it out. Well, I can tell you it's not centered perfectly. All right, I move in, nothing happens. Walking up. All right, so about here. That's not bad. I'm pretty content with that. That's just for me walking up. I still want a daytime, like a daytime sensor, so it's always on. That'd be nice. It'd probably get the ducks in a lot better. But I'm all right with that. All right.